Welcome to Monkey Talk, brought to you by
The Ball Monkeys Wrestling Podcast.
So this is Christopher. I'm here at Action Wrestling, another successful event for Friday the 13th. I'm here with Cole Radrick after a great match. Won't give it away. You're going to have to check out IWTV to see what happened. But Cole, thanks for having a couple seconds and having a chat with me.
Absolutely, man. Thank you for having me. Yep, and you can check out the match I had tonight, Thursday night, 8 p.m. live, premiering live on IWTV for Action Wrestling.
There you go. Look at that plug. So let's start at the beginning. What was young Cole like?
Young Cole's actually basically the same version of the Cole you see now. I'm very much of a erratic, wild, mischievous little young kid. I was always getting into something, always getting into trouble some way, somehow. But yeah, that was little baby Cole, was just finding ways to get in trouble.
Now, as you're growing up, when does wrestling first appear? When does that first memory of wrestling?
I remember I was like, again, when you're like 3-4 years old, you don't have solid memories. It's like a dream almost, right? I have a solid memory of my mom coming into me and my brother and my sister's bedroom and grabbing me because they were watching Raw as War. And this was probably, 2000, 2001. And I remember she's taking me out of there because it's too violent, too cursy, and she sticks me in her room. And all I can remember is she's watching Celebrity Deathmatch. And I'm thinking, like, what's going on? Like, what?
It's okay if they're claymation.
Yeah, claymation violence is way more safe than human violence. All right, but that was like the first like almost introductions, I guess, to wrestling. Mm-hmm. Of course, as I grew older, my older brother, we would wait till our curfew was 8 p.m. Raw always came on at 8 p.m. SmackDown came on at 8 p.m. So about 8:15 every night, we would turn the TV on, hold the volume button down, turn the volume down as soon as we could, and we'd usually watch Raw or SmackDown as quiet as a mouse until 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, whatever it was. But yeah, that's how I got introduced to wrestling, was just kind of sneaking it in.
Sneaking it in. Who stood out? What were some of your favorite wrestlers?
It was a lot of like the crazier people, like Rey Mysterio and Jeff Hardy. I loved Rikishi. I loved the antics. I loved the showmanship. Honestly, like, looking back at it now, it's the showmanship that's what really, like, drug me into wrestling. Guys like Jeff Hardy, who would have, like, moments where he would look into the crowd and you knew he was about to do the Swanton Bomb. And then Rey Mysterio, the guy's on the ropes and you know he's looking around because he's about to hit the 619. Or the guy's down the corner and Rikishi starting to back that thing up, you know what I mean? Like, there's a whole bunch, I don't know, man, just like, people that command attention are what I am drawn to. Mm-hmm. So that's what drew me in as a kid.
Do you try to model yourself after those wrestlers? Is there anybody specific that you try to mimic or at least try to gain that it factor?
I think I grab a lot of inspirations through people. I try not to mimic a lot of people either, though, because I feel Jeff Hardy is Jeff Hardy. Rey Mysterio is Rey Mysterio, Rikishi's Rikishi, John Cena is John Cena. Name the name, go down the line. There you are, that person. So my job as Cole Radrick and a person is to separate myself from absolutely anybody. Mm-hmm. That doesn't mean I can't take the inspirations of, giving that last second look Jeff Hardy would do, or looking or walking around the crowd, seeing what they're doing right before you hit that 619. Like, you can grab inspirations, but I'm not trying to be like, I'm going to hit the 619 and do the West Coast Pop and make sure they call it the West Coast Pop. You know what I mean?
You don't want to be a cover band wrestler.
Yeah. There's never a good... Cover bands don't get, like, singles. They get covers. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's actually a really good way to put it, honestly.
So, wrestling could sometimes consume your everyday life. Do you have anything that outside of wrestling keeps you busy? Any kind of hobbies?
I'm really big into like working out. I like working out demolition derbies.
Okay.
So I compete in about 2 to 3 demolition derbies every year. So even though I might not always be working on a car, like I know July, September, sometimes April, I know I'm going to be working on a junk car with my dad in the shop somewhere, just tearing it down and getting it ready. And that's kind of like my hobbies and my escapes. Other than that, it's wrestling for me.
Are you good at the Demolition Derby? Are you one of the winners usually, or?
So it was a long for about. I've done it since I was 15. I'm 23 now. I want to say probably until I was 21. Any derby I got in, I was in the top. I always placed third. I never placed second. I got first the first time I ever derbied. But other than that, I've always took third. And it was a fucking running joke between me and my family that I was never good enough to get bronze or silver or gold or silver or whatever. I always got third place, and it was the worst fucking... It was the worst joke because, like, I'm like, man, Dad, I feel like this is going to be a good car. He'd be like, yeah, good enough for third. And, like, yeah, I don't know. I'm decent at it, passable, I guess.
Well, Cole, thanks for spending some time. One more question, the most important question. Are you on team single stuff Oreo or team double stuff Oreo?
Double stuff Oreo, come on. With milk? Always. I mean, honestly, you put a glass of milk and an Oreo in my face, I'm going to eat it. I don't care if it's double stuff, single stuff, triple stuff. You give it to me, it's going in. You all right?
Truth. Cole, thanks for your time. We appreciate it. Good luck to you, and we look forward to seeing you in the ring again.
Hey, man, thank you. I appreciate that.
Thanks.
For Cole Radrick merchandise, check his Big Cartel site out at coleradrickshop.bigcartel.com. And you can find Cole on Instagram and Twitter at Cole Radrick.
And don't forget, Friday the 13th premieres on IWTV on Thursday, November 19th at 8 p.m. Follow that up on Friday with Round 2 of Friday Night Fights, which premieres on Friday, November 20th, also at 8 p.m. only on IWTV.live. Visit IWTV.live today to watch these great Action wrestling events, plus numerous other archive shows from Action and other great independent promotions. Use code ACTION for a free 5-day trial. Don't miss out. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at The Bald Monkeys. Watch us live on our new Twitch channel, twitch.tv/TheBaldMonkeys.